guys, welcome back to Brown Kitchens and Vlogs. So today we are going on a cruise trip, but first we have to fly from Canada to Miami, and then a taxi will come pick us up at the airport, and then we're going to go to a hotel, and then on Monday morning we're going to leave our hotel. Taxi will come pick us up from the hotel, and then we'll board the cruise.
Yeah, so this is our second cruise trip. Our first cruise trip was when Charit was like Tushan, 4 years old. We went to Bahamas, and this is our second cruise trip. We are going to Mexico
and the Bahamas.
No, one in Mexico. And this is Tushan's first cruise trip. We wanted to reach Florida a day before the cruise starts because sometimes flight will get delayed or get cancelled. As usual, the flight was not on time. It was delayed by around 30 minutes. We flew in air transit, and you can see it was a chaos near the boarding area. Finally, after some wait, we boarded the airplane. Kids were super excited as usual, and even more excited because they were going to go on a cruise trip. To my surprise, air transit was much better than British Airways, I would say. Kids were given cute headphones. While flying with British Airways to India, they gave earphones, and I requested for a headphone for my younger one because earphones were not fitting. After requesting, they said they would provide me with a headphone, but they never did. We landed in India itself. Entertainment system in air transit was very good. They gave my younger one an activity kit. In British Airways, for such a long trip to India, they didn't even provide any activity kit for younger kids. There were movies, shows, and lots of games and puzzles in their entertainment system. Though we started late, we almost reached on time. We took the hotel shuttle to the hotel, and we also booked our shuttle to the port through hotel. Next day morning, shuttle was arranged for everyone who had booked the shuttle to the port to board their cruise ship. It will be around 45 minutes to 1 hour journey to the port. Depending upon the traffic, the time might increase. There were so many passengers traveling to the port. Few people were boarding Carnival, few were boarding Disney, and few were like going for Royal Caribbean. So there were different passengers who were boarding different types of cruise ship. Just like an airport, there are different terminals to board different cruise ship. We were dropped at our terminal to board Carnival. You have an option to check in the luggage outside, or you can also carry it along with you. We checked in our luggage. Just like airport, our passports and visas were checked and our photos were clicked. After that, we moved towards security clearance. Even before security check, they use sniffer dogs to check for drugs. All the passengers and their luggages will be checked using a sniffer dog. Finally, after security check, we started moving towards the cruise. Our rooms were in deck 6. The keys to our rooms will be left near the door, so we can go to our room and then pick the keys. Just before entering the cruise ship, you will have another check for passport, visas, and your photos will be checked. Our cruise departure time was 3:30 p.m. and they said the room will be ready only at 1:30 p.m. Once we enter the cruise, there are other formalities we need to do before we go to our room. We have to get our wristbands for kids younger than 12 years. The kids should be wearing these wristbands as long as they are in the cruise. This wristband has the details of the kids and which room they belong to and their parents' details. This way the kids will not get lost. So the first thing we did was get the wristbands for both the kids. After getting wristband for the kids, safety demonstration will be done. You will be instructed on how to use the life jacket and where will it be available inside your room. After all these formalities, it was almost 1:30 p.m. and we reached our rooms. As I said before, our rooms were in deck 6 and the keys were outside the room. I hope this video was helpful for people who want to do a cruise trip. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe.